Class components are written as S6 classes and have a state and life cycle methods, such as component did mount, component did update, etc. They have a render method that returns JSX to render the component. Functional components are written as functions and do not have state or life cycle methods. They receive props as input and return JSX to render the component. Here are some differences between class components and functional components. Syntax: class components are written as S6 classes and functional components are written as functions. State: class components have a state object that allows them to store data and re-render the component when the state changes. Functional components do not have state and can only receive props as input. Lifecycle methods: class components have lifecycle methods, such as component did mount, component did update, etc. Functional components do not have lifecycle methods. Performance: functional components are generally faster and have a smaller memory footprint than class components because they do not have the overhead of creating a class instance. Code complexity: functional components are generally simpler and easier to read and understand than class components because they do not have the additional complexity of a class instance. In summary, if you need to manage state or use lifecycle methods, you should use a class component. If you don't need to manage state or use lifecycle methods, you can use a functional component for a simpler and more lightweight solution.